an open attack on them, they'll wipe the floor with us. They must be making spank on that big boat that Curly led you to. So we got to use our heads, or rather one head, your head. I'm asking you to destroy that spank factory as a personal favor to me, Salvatore Leone. If you do this to me, you will be a made man. Anything you want.
Yeah, yes. That's how we coming in. One of the best cartoons ever. Y'all can't even, I don't care what age you is, y'all know it. Deep in your hearts. Ninja Turtles had their own damn theme song. Y'all don't even remember this. I had to bring y'all back real quick. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, to my peoples and my guys, look alive. It's your boy Ack Reacher. The part 2 episode, we definitely had to do it due to the fact a couple of people requested that we come back, so we got to give the people what they want. I never was one to leave my people starving.
HDMI 1 connected. Mute.
Pardon me, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure. Got so many damn remotes. I don't even remember. What did I do with my Amazon remote? Just had. Oh. So sorry about that, y'all. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna be set up one day. I'm gonna be set up one day. I'm gonna make sure everything is on point one day. All right, come on, bring it back. Oh. Okay. Shit, that's stupid. What's going on? I see you, Shakita. Just give me a sec. I'm still trying to get everything in order real quick. And we should be good. All right. My fault, y'all. My fault. They they did me dirty, man. Let me get in here. Shakita said I'm in this thing. Sheldon Holmes says salute. What up, though? Oh yeah. Yeah, we here. Yeah, so basically we're gonna revisit the topic. We was talking about earlier, we was talking about sneakers. I don't know if that's my text message, y'all. Fuck. Yeah, so we would my fault. We was talking about basically we talked about sneakers. Sneakers led into kind of t-shirts. T-shirts ended up leading into talking about like cartoons and stuff growing up. So we was talking about cartoons that we grew up off of. I was making fun of people that's like around 40 with the He-Man. I was making jokes about the He-Man thing, and I thought He-Man was really corny. Just like how the older people used to tell me Pokemon was corny when I was a little kid. So if you like 40 or better, people in your age range used to be telling me when I was a little kid, you know what I mean, that, oh, why you watching that? And I loved that shit as a kid. Like I told y'all, you know what I mean? I ain't say nothing about y'all liking He-Man. That shit was whack. He-Man was whack. The best one y'all had, like I said, I gotta give y'all is Transformers. I did like Transformers. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was dope. The writers in the 80s, that shit was dope. And you couldn't, I didn't even realize I was looking up stuff on certain cartoons. Back in the days, they was mad strict. You couldn't even punch certain networks wouldn't let you punch another character in the face. So in the 90s Spider-Man, I gotta give that black producer credit that first of all, the storylines was great. See, this is another cartoon from my era, the 90s, the radioactive Spider-Man. That shit deserved way more credit. Do you know that that black producer that was running that show, you know what them white people told him? They said you're not allowed to punch in the face. You're not allowed to show any broken glass. This is in the 90s. You gotta be kidding me. All of these rules in the 90s? I could understand the 80s and the 70s. See, I wasn't grown yet, so I wouldn't have been able to, comprehend that. So all the people that was older, if y'all was grown, so y'all wasn't worried about that show like I was as a kid. That radioactive Spider-Man. Unless you around my age, you know what I'm talking about. That was a great show. That didn't make no sense. Yo, I researched the show. I researched a lot of stuff because of our conversation that we had earlier, and the shit just fucked me up. I was like, damn, the producer was black. Now, wonder I liked it, the writing. He took most of the stuff from the comic book, which was smart. And they told him not to put Madam in the cartoon. He did it the last season when the show was going off anyway. Black people don't be listening. But he made the show better because he didn't listen. He was the reason that show lasted. They didn't give him a budget like that. That shit was like, I want to compare that to the first Ninja Turtles movie. Do you know that the budget, what do y'all think It's a trivia for y'all. I'm about to go in the chat. I'm about to read y'all chats. But I want y'all to write in the chat. Y'all write it quick. Y'all got 5 seconds to answer. Because I know y'all could Google quick as hell. What was the budget for the first Ninja Turtles movie? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm about to go in the comments. We about to see. Trick Nolte, yeah, since you like giving trivia, what was the budget? You was old enough to know. You was old enough to know. I wasn't alive yet. What was the budget for the first Ninja Turtles movie? Give you. She said 10,000. Disrespectful. She I think of those, even back in those days. Okay, even back in those days. Okay, we got to take into account those costumes. The way they made them flexible was kind of ahead of its time. This is early 90s. This is like 1990. You know what I mean? So we got to take into account those shits cost a lot of money. Making the shells and the costumes. Little do y'all know, y'all wouldn't believe it, but that shit actually was, the costumes was the most expensive thing. Some people may not be surprised if y'all was into like acting and y'all did drama. I did a little bit of drama like Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? So when he said he want to go into movies and stuff, I could see me doing that after boxing myself. To be honest with you, I actually kind of still write scripts, but that's another story for another day. But Shakita, you was wrong. I know it was a low budget. My little brother loved it. He was using. Let me Google it. It's smart. I know you was. That's why I only gave y'all 5 seconds. It was $7 million. Okay, put the answer there. It was $1 million for the very first Ninja Turtle movie to get made. It was $7 million. It took $7 million for it to get made. And you want to know the crazy thing about it? It's about to be 30 years since that movie came out. Do you know that all of us have not, because we live in the States, we haven't seen all the deleted scenes? We haven't seen all. She said 13.5 million, shaking my head. Horrible. The Transformer 86 movie budget was $5 million. A lot of money for a cartoon. That's a lot of money. For an animated movie, that's a lot of money. $5 million. But you got to think about it. That was 86. That was a couple years. That was 4 years before Ninja Turtle movie came out. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Ninja Turtle movie came out in 1990. Yeah, but that he ain't lying though. That's the best Transformer movie right there though. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. I got where my shit at. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know what happened to my joint, man. Well, you know what? I gotta check my electronics box. I probably could have put it in my electronics box. But I see most of my DVDs that I like, my favorite ones right there. So I don't understand. I don't think nobody bagged me. I don't nobody's smart enough to know about. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to walk away real quick. I was gonna show y'all that I had the 30th anniversary of the Transformer movie, but I don't know what I did with it. That's my movie right there, man. That's my movie right there, though. Yeah, my fault, y'all. Couldn't find it. Next time we do this topic, I have it ready. I don't really. There was a point I was moving a lot of stuff around, so. Yeah, but that one was the 30th anniversary, man. That one was a good one. I wonder if they're gonna do something special like that for the Ninja Turtles. I'm pretty sure they are. Because next year, like I said, it'll be 2020, it'll be the 30th anniversary of it. So I'm assuming that they're gonna have something planned for it. I ain't gonna lie. Another one that I did like too, even though I always knew who the bad guy was at the fucking end, and I know y'all gonna laugh. I ain't gonna lie, I love Scooby-Doo, man. That's another old one from y'all times I give y'all. Y'all old timers out there. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. And even the theme song. That theme song was catchy than the mug. I forgot about Scooby-Doo. I take it back. Scooby-Doo had the most catchiest one in your time, Shakita. And if Ancestral Rage was still up. I think Scooby-Doo. Cause that theme song was just so goddamn catchy, man. The way you shake and shiver. But you want to know what's crazy? See, that's why I don't like you chilling around older people. They mess up certain childhood things for you. Cause one of my old heads told me, he said, he's like, you didn't concept of Scooby. I said, nah, what are you talking about? They always the person like at the school, it could be their principal, ending up walking around in a like monster costume, trying to scare them, making it appear that they're real. He's like, yeah, but he said that's the point. He's like, they kind of know in a way who it is, and they have an idea, but they do all their missions high. I was like, what? Yeah, I mean, and I'm hearing this. This is when I was younger. I was younger when this was explained to me at the time. I wasn't grown. I was in my teens. I wasn't grown. So I'm like, what? I'm like, seriously? He was like, yeah, why do you think Shaggy and Scooby? And then it started making sense though, as he explained it to me, even though I didn't want to accept it. But the OG was actually right. He started making sense because this is around the time I hit puberty. So I already knew what was out there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have one of them type of moms. I had a church mom. She wasn't talking to me about no birds and the bees. She was like, you find the right girl, you bring her home to meet me, you getting married. It's gonna be one girl. You know what I mean? My mom was old fashioned like that. But I wasn't like that. I was a new era type of dude. That wasn't in my repertoire at the time, anyway. At the time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. He was like, yeah, they high. He was like, they high. He was like, they paranoid. He was like, why you think and he's like, why you think Scooby always wants a Scooby snack and him and Shaggy is always hungry? they was high doing the missions. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, it makes sense. I was like, it's the 70s. They always be in the hippie van. All right, I get it. I was like, I get it. You're right. And then it completely made sense to me from then on. Yeah, I mean, was where they was really getting at. You know, so he said facts, no cap. Hold on. Did you know the WWE wrestler Kevin Nash played Shredder in the first Ninja Turtles movie? Oh, he was in the costume? He was he was a stunt double? Kevin Nash? Let me ask my cousin E. You knew that, E? If you in the chat still? You knew Kevin Nash was Shredder as the extra? Well, it makes sense because a lot of these niggas be stunt doubles and then I didn't know The Rock's cousin is like a famous stunt double in Hollywood on the low. He got a cousin that he put on with the movies, The Rock. Jim's is true. Oh, I remember that. I remember Jim, Nicole. I remember that. We a lot of the tapes because I have brothers and sisters too. So you know what I mean? It was, they would be showing us shit like that. Nigga told you a dream. Anyone remember that cartoon? She said nigga told you a dream. Nah, I think they really was supposed to be high. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, I ain't gonna front. It kind of makes sense. That was me at first. I didn't listen to him at first, but when he was explaining it to me, the shit kind of made sense. They were not hippies. They like Shaggy, Velma, and all of them wasn't dressed up like hippies. Or I'm bugging. All right, whatever. I hear y'all. I could be bugging. I hated all that Hanna Barbara cartoons. He said, "Oh, you hate it." I ain't go for. I just needed a picture. I just put up any picture. He said, "No caps, no babs." Nigga saw me know this nigga stupid. He said, "Miss Force is no joke." Facts, bro. She wasn't. Come on, bro. Come on, man. She wasn't explaining that. He said, "Reader, I ain't gonna front. Reader Rainbow was hard. They should. I ain't gonna. You know what? Nah. I was gonna say they should bring back Reading Rainbow, but I know they gonna make it gay. They gonna make it gay, so I wouldn't even. Nah. Never mind. I take it back. Hair Bear Bunch was before me, but I watched them too. I never even heard of that. I used to. Oh, the Flintstones would facts. He said, "Nah, news to me." He said, "Oh yeah." He said, "Ack, you can't say that you YouTube." But you're right. I'm sorry. I take back all the false accusations I made about Scooby Doo. They might want to give me a role one day. And you know what I mean? I wouldn't even, I wouldn't want them to come back to this. You know what I was watching though? I was watching the Swamp Thing, the Return of the Swamp Thing from '89. Yo, that shit was horrible, man. They should redo the Swamp Thing movie. That movie was so bad, they should redo that movie. She said James Earl Jones did the voice. She said Woody Woodpecker. Yeah, I wonder how James Earl Jones. I didn't like Woody Woodpecker like that. You gotta watch Alfredo. I mean, Alfred. Oh, that's the that's a, yo, E, I can't mess with them niggas, yo. E, I can't mess with them for that, man. They you know I'm not feeling that, E. You know I'm not feeling that, bro. He said you gotta watch Alpha. Yeah, they got this little series about Batman's butler, man. Oh my god. He said shit is hard. I knew you were like you, and I bet you I know who else watched that. Another person that I know watched that. I bet you Devon watched that. Moolah be like, nah, he is right though. I put money on it. I'm gonna hit Moolah. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you watch that? You watch because he always be the one out of people that I know. Moolah be texting me, and he's the person that always put me on with like shows. He'd be like, yo, download the DC Universe app. You know what I mean? Yo, they got mad shit on there. He told me to watch the Teen Titans and all of that. I never watched the Teen Titans, but I seen a glimpse of it. It looked pretty dope. He said, the storyline fire as far as how he met his pops, Bruce Wayne pops. Oh, okay. What y'all think about that GoBots? I never heard of that. Now, E, since you in the chat, and I know this my buzzing, he's around my age. This my cousin in the chat. E, would you say Pokemon in our era was the phenomenon when we was coming up? Would you say Pokemon was a real big deal in our era, bro? Would you say that? What like? Because I thought Pokemon to me in our era was a real big deal. You know what I mean? I feel like niggas really love Pokemon, bro. Like I said, I fought in my church over a Charizard card. Real talk. I'm not lying. I feel bad about that too, and I remember who it was. Ultra big fat. I told y'all. I told y'all. Told y'all. Told y'all. And by the way, E, I watched that with my boo. That Pikachu pet detective, the detective thing. It was. I mean, it was alright. One thing I admit, the CGI was amazing. I ain't gonna front. The Pokemon looked it real in that movie, yo. The CGI was amazing in that. Even if I didn't give a damn about the storyline and I thought the storyline was weak, I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Like, he said Pokemon, Yu-Gi, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was that was my yo. I ain't even gonna lie to you, E. Would I be watching my son sometimes? When she gotta come from work and scoop him out of school. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I be throwing that on for him. He like it. He like Yu-Gi-Oh. I ain't gonna lie. I put it on for him. Like a week later, he asked his mom to buy the cards. Yu-Gi-Oh was the shit. Oh, he said yo-yo. He said, nah, nigga, yo-yo. Oh, you saying yo-yo toys. Facts. There was a period. Yo, bro, you want to know what's crazy? I remember I lost mine. I ain't gonna lie. I remember I had a yo-yo. I lost mine. And I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna fry. I kind of took Shelly's, man. Even though Shelly's was, I think she got like a purple one. Oh, he said, GoBots was the poor man's version of Transformers. I never heard of it. I gotta look that shit up. I never heard of that shit. Go. E, you heard of that? GoBots? I never heard of that. Well, I never heard of that. They do look like they did try to bite Transformers. Damn, hard. They sell t-shirts? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. That's messed up. They bit off for Transformers like that. He said never heard of them. Yeah, they gotta keep banging. E, word up. Go bots. Nah, but he's right though. They got some shit for. This is why we ain't hear of it. 1984. Challenge of the Go Bots opening cartoon 1984. And then it was reposted. Somebody reposted a video of it in 2015. That must have been the old head that did that. I ain't even gonna lie, man. The worst version of Transformers that we had, and I gotta keep it real. I think the worst version of Transformers that we had is Beast Wars. Shakita, you was watching Gummy Bears. That's why, Shakita. You was watching Gummy Bears back in the day and DuckTales and all of that. That's that He-Man. You know what I mean? That's you know what I mean? Y'all was watching that. You Trick Nolte, Ancestral Rage. He said I'm bugging. He said you bugging. Beast Wars was whack. E, you liked the Beast Wars? Trick. Let me ask Trick Nolte. She said I damn sure did. I knew you was watching all of that. What about Chuck and Dale? He said name top 5 greatest villains in television cartoon history. Hold on, I gotta write it down to make sure it's 5. Where's my paper? All right, I got a piece of paper. All right, I'm gonna give you number 1. Hold on. 1, 2. Damn, who would number 2 be? Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta give me some time. I gotta think about this. Y'all said the best. Dang, naming 5 is kind of hard, man. Of all time. Damn. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. Okay, so my top 5 bad guys in an animated series or cartoon. It don't matter if it's a movie or a cartoon. I'm just going to say this is just animated period. Cartoons, my top 5 villains. And Trick Nolte asked me a good question. I'm about to give it to y'all. And hold on, I'm about to do it now. All right, so my number 1 is the Joker. The Joker in Batman Adventures in the 90s. I don't give a damn. When I was a kid, that shit was lit. That shit was popping. That to me, that and Spider-Man, the animated series, was neck and neck. I'll give it to Batman slightly though. Number 2, y'all gonna be happy, old heads. Y'all gonna be real proud of me with this one. Yeah, I did it. Even though I shitted on He-Man, I put Skeletor. I think Skeletor, I ain't gonna lie, he was funny as fuck, man. Skeletor was funny as fuck. His voice, the dude that played his voice, God bless him. But you know what? I could scratch out Skeletor and put Megatron. You know what? Can I take my answer back? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, OGs. I gotta take that one back. I'm gonna say Megatron, number 2. Megatron / Galvatron. They was the same motherfucker. He just changed in the movie. Yeah, sorry. So Joker, Galvatron, or Megatron, and I'm gonna go with number 3, Scrooge. I consider Scrooge McDuck. I consider him a bad guy, but I thought that the person that played him, Scrooge McDuck, did a good job. They did a good job with Scrooge McDuck, number 3, hands down. Number 4, the best role ever played in a cartoon, and I was so happy as a kid to see it, was Venom. Venom number 4. Venom number 4. And then in last place, one of my personal favorite bad guys that isn't very popular. And if you're not a comic book head, you're not gonna really know about him. Malbosia. Malbosia, who is Spawn. From Spawn, I'm talking about the animated series though. The HBO series. The one that, I had to sneak and watch because I had a church mom. You know what I mean? That Spawn, So the Spawn. So I'll say Malbosia. Malbosia to me was a great bad guy. You know what I mean? Shit. Now, if you wanted to bring up bad guys in movies, I would have to put Harry Potter's bad guy in there as far as movies. He's in my top. I don't know where he's at. What's his name? Voldemort. However you say his name. Yeah, that motherfucker. She said Venom and Carnage. Nah, I only could go. I like Venom better though. I like Venom's story better. She said Red Skull, anybody from Gotham, Spider-Man, Iron Man. She started laughing. Mark Wonderless was shaking. She said McDuck's cheap ass. That's why I thought he was a bad guy as a kid, because he wouldn't give nobody no money. My man Scrooge McDuck. That was my guy. She said that's one of the nicknames I called my brother, Spawn. He said Scrooge was a hero. L-Foul Player said Scrooge was a hero. He was dropping gems. Oh man. L-Foul Player is stupid. L-Foul Player, no, he wasn't. He was swimming in chips. He wasn't giving up for nothing. Scrooge McDuck was stingy, bro. That dude was. I knew that as a kid. That he was stingy with the money. I got Shakita crying. She drinking out crying right now. Nah, but real talk though, when I was a kid and they used to show the repeats because obviously the older people was watching the actual cartoons that was being aired like Shakita's age. Because I know I was watching the repeats because that's what my older cousins and stuff used to tell me. So I used to think it was new as a kid until they explained that to me. And then I remember after I'll be watching 90210 with my older cousins and stuff like that. I was watching shit I wasn't supposed to be watching. So I kind of knew stuff already, you know what I mean? Even before hitting puberty. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. He said, damn, Ack, I got boosted out. Who did you say your top 5 was? Dag, man, I gotta do it over. Come on, Trick. You gotta be in the chat, man. All right, I said my number 1 was Joker. My number 2 was Megatron Galvatron. I said number 3 was Scrooge McDuck. I said number 4, Venom. I said number 5, Malbosia, who is Spawn's bad guy, but I'm talking about in the HBO series that they did with Todd McFarlane. He said top 5 rats of all time. All right, so yeah, that was my top 5 Trick. You know, you gotta have kind of the Joker in your top. He gotta be in your top. Oh, you said 6ix9ine? My cousin talking about 6ix9ine. Yeah, why he do that to Jim Jones, man? Why he do that to Jimmy, man? Oh, you talk about Murat. Oh yeah. That's true. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about that dude, man. He made the whole New York look bad, man. For real. Shoot, that nigga probably made certain dudes not even want to rap no more. Like, I ain't even, you know what? I ended up rapping, making all that money, and started enterprise. I know that. That's what happens. But I'm gonna stay on top. Mora from Thundercat was bad as hell. She said she was bad as you stupid. I'm trying to think, was there ever a cartoon I had a crush on? I never thought none of them was real. Oh, matter of fact, I'm lying. When I used to watch some animes, when they would show the titties, you know, joints where they be showing it you know, when you had to buy, you had to buy it back in the days though. You had to like order them shits though. Them animes you couldn't just get. You had to like call in and buy them shits. I remember when I was a little kid, I remember seeing that. He said Jim Jones was slipping too old for that shit. Nah. Nah, man. Yo, we gonna change the subject, man. Yo, E, chill, man. Don't come in here talking about that, man. Yo, man, you getting at my son Jimmy, man. I ain't feeling that shit. We ain't coming in here with that. Nah. Back to the cartoons, man. Back to the cartoons, man. Yeah, man. Nigga try to heat my son Jimmy. Jimmy was I just see Jimmy in the movie with Hoops. He was in a low budget joint they had. It was on I was watching it on my Fire Stick. It was on Amazon Prime videos. You know, I got Amazon Prime, so they give me Amazon Video Prime free. I'm like, yo, son, I was like, yo, they got my boy Jimmy in the movie? Man. Yeah, E, don't be doing that. Don't do that to my fool, man. Don't do that to Jimmy, man. That's saying, what's up, fooler? Yo, I was watching the other day the G.I. Joe movie or whatever, the first one though, the cartoon one. I didn't know Big Bad Boss Man was in that shit. Niggas had my son Big Bad Boss Man in that shit. Niggas said boot to grill on Big Bad Boss Man. Yo, y'all are stupid, man. I can't mess with y'all, man. Jimmy. Yo, I know he a hot box, man, but nah, man. I ain't like how y'all was getting at my son Jimmy, man. Nah, we ain't doing that, man. Oh man. Nigga snitched on the whole operation though. But yeah, I ain't know Big Bad Boss Man was in that shit. Just like I didn't know in Highlander, Magnum TA until I seen it, but what's the name confirmed it. Shout out to Drew. Because Drew was like, yeah, Magnum TA and another wrestler, I think that he said died. Or I think he said either Magnum TA died. I don't remember. But I ain't gonna lie, that day, him, CB Sports, I ain't going front. CB know a lot about wrestling, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. CB knew a lot, bro. Like, that shit was crazy how much. I would have thought that CB had his own wrestling company. I ain't even gonna lie to you. CB knew a lot. We gonna do another one of those too one day. I'm gonna bring Drew back on when I do the wrestling chat. I'm gonna bring Drew back on. He said Sergeant Slaughter was in one G.I. Joe episode where they had Scepter in it. They had Scepter in it? For real? About Scepter from the Transformers? Trick Note? Or am I bugging? Or is that somebody else you mean? Because I could have sworn that was. But yeah, man. I'm gonna see. But I ain't gonna lie to in the movie he was in it though. Oh, my fault, my fault. All right, I see you. Spectre. Oh, Serpenter. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't see what you said at first. All right. So he was in there? I ain't gonna lie, but I never watched the shows like that. I only watched the movie. You know what I mean? I never watched the G.I. Joe cartoon like that. Never got into like the whole. I wasn't really a G.I. Joe kid like that. That wasn't really my time anyway. But shit, like I said, as a kid, all I heard, the theme song that I heard all the time was "I wanna be the very best." That's all you was fucking hearing. That was the beginning of the Pokemon shit. Y'all know. Y'all had little brothers and shit. That's all I was knocking. You you know one cartoon. You said Captain Caveman. You know one cartoon that I remember like seeing glimpses of, but I never got to watch it. All right, Keita. I'm about to end it in a couple minutes anyway. I always just like to give, you know what I mean, had that exact hour because I'm at 53 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, I like to end it on that hour mark, and then I like to, you know what I mean, bounce. So I'm gonna go a couple more minutes and I'm gonna end it out. But yeah, man. Bucky O'Hara, I think his name was. I think that's what they called it. He was like a green looking ball. It was an old, I think it's. Oh, Bucky O'Hare. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all remember that? I know you that trick. You remember him? Huh? You ain't even let me know, Trick, if you knew about that cartoon coming up. But yeah, man. This is a good little discussion, good little chat. Like I said, I haven't been doing streams like that. My brother was supposed to come on this stream. I was supposed to be doing this one alone. If I would have knew I was gonna be alone in this one, I would have. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have did it, y'all. So you actually can thank him. He said, "Fuck it, Wonder Twins." Oh, you do remember it? Oh, okay. I was seeing if you remembered that. Not too familiar with them act. Nah, the Wonder Twins, hell no, I ain't familiar with them. They don't even ring a bell. Shoot, after this, let me see. Yeah. But come on, I know she's asleep, man. Oh man, just gonna ask her to pass me that grape juice, but I hear people snoring from the room, so I ain't even gonna bother nobody. I'm just leave it alone. Yeah, man. So about to get ready to end this, y'all. Appreciate y'all, coming through. I'm gonna definitely do one for y'all tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna talk about Peter Quillen versus Angulo. I don't really care to talk about this fight too much. I think that Peter Quillen's gonna stop him, but you know. But anyway, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to the full Berserker clan. It's your boy, Act Reacher. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out.